for our final Stater Act for the 2008 American Legion Boys State of Kansas Talent Show from the city of Worley in the county of Sites. Please welcome Dallas Lawrence.
I do have a microphone, contrary to popular belief. It just won't stay on my shirt. All right, now seriously, I have to follow these guys? Let's give it up again for the counselors. All right, well, I'm here to make you guys laugh. So, I'm going to be doing the piece that broke me to finals at State Forensics. This is Clash of the Titanic by Eric D. Schneider. Many of you have seen the film Titanic, which is about a great big boat that sank like 1,000 years ago somewhere over the Atlantic. Now, some of you, mainly the women here, have seen this film several times. Francis, I'm looking at you. Now, I would like to know why. Have the principles of filmmaking not been adequately explained to you people? Do you think this is some sort of a choose-your-own-adventure film? Because it's not. No matter how many times you watch it, the film will end exactly the same way. The boat will always sink and the same people will always die, including that one guy who falls and whacks his noggin on the railing on the way down. Aside from that, this movie is entirely too long. The actual sinking of the Titanic took only 4 hours. The film is easily 3 times that. To give you an idea of how long this movie actually is, savings bonds have matured in less time than it takes to watch this film. Many marriages do not last as long as this film. And 3 Eastern European nations, Uzbekistan, Chechnya, and one I can't pronounce, were formed while I was watching this film. So then, as a public service, I am offering my much shortened screenplay for a version of the film Titanic, which some entrepreneuring filmmaker can feel free to use. All I want in return is a lot of money. Clash of the Titanic by Eric D. Schneider. Why, this is a fancy boat, isn't it?
Yes, it certainly is. Here is that art you asked for. It is by an artist named Picasso. I am certain he will amount to nothing.
Ha! That is very funny to our audience today, for they know that Picasso amounted to quite a bit after this boat sank. Hello, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio. Perhaps you've seen the many internet sites dedicated to the worship of me. You're very pretty. Why, thank you. So are you. I know. Prettier than you, in fact. I'm going to put on my brooding face now to ensure that women in the audience will come back again and again to see this film. Later, my shirt will be soaking wet. Women in the audience will find this incredibly attractive, even though I have the body of a 12-year-old. While you're doing that, I'm going to concentrate on standing here and looking pretty to keep the men in the audience entertained until the boat sinks and people start dying.
Excuse me, Leonardo, but I don't like you. Even though you saved my fiancé's life, I'm going to sneer at you and treat you like dirt because you're poor. Later, I'll probably be physically abusive to my fiancé. And then, just to ensure that the audience really hates me, and make sure that my character is entirely one-dimensional, perhaps I'll throw a small child into the water.
Boo! We hate you! Even though all real people have at least a few admirable qualities, we haven't been shown any of yours. And besides, you're trying to come between Kate and Leonardo, so therefore we hate you, boo. Even though technically it is Leonardo who's trying to come between you and Kate, we're on his side because he's handsomer than you are, even though he's only 12.
I'm so glad we snuck away like this so that you could cheat on your fiancé.
As am I. Even though I am engaged to him and have made a commitment to marry, that is no reason why you and I can't climb into the back seat of a car and, steam up the windows together. The fact that I am the heroine of this film will no doubt help the cattle-like audience forgive me of this, though I'm sure they would be very angry indeed if my fiancé were to do the same to me.
Darn straight we would. Moo!
No, we mean boo.
I agree, but first I would like to draw you. So of course you're going to have to take off all of your clothes.
By What? Could a film with 5 minutes of continuous nudity be at all successful in, say, Provo, Utah, where audiences might not be so accepting of such things? I would be willing to bet that for the first 3 weeks the film is in release, every single showing at the Winnesong Theater in Provo will sell out. According to Winnesong manager Matt Palmer, that's exactly what happened. Oh, all right then.
Captain, we're about to hit an iceberg. Excellent. I could use some more ice in my drink.
Iceberg hits boat.
That can't be good. Bottoms up. That was irony, you fools!
Bah, Moo, where's Leonardo?
I have just been informed that this boat is sinking.
And I am the only passenger on board who has noticed there aren't enough lifeboats. Everybody else took new math in school.
Would you like to engage in some more immoral but justified because we're pretty behavior?
Why, certainly.
I'm getting the raw end of the deal here. Listen, Leonardo. In order to cement my morally dubious, yet somehow less annoying than you, personality, I am going to falsely accuse you of a crime and then handcuff you to a pipe here in this room, which will soon be filling with water due to the fact that we are sinking, which I believe has been mentioned previously. Why don't you just shoot me? Because then all of the women in the audience would get up and leave. Also, you wouldn't be able to escape and save Kate from me. Not that it matters. You're going to die anyway. Mwahaha.
Don't spoil it for the rest of us. He's right, though. I am doomed. It's in the script. Oh, look how cute he is when he's doomed.
And that's when Leonardo rescued me from my evil fiancé and helped me float on a board in the water. Of course, if it hadn't been for having to rescue him, I could have gotten on an actual lifeboat to begin with and not nearly frozen my fanny off. Anyway, he's pretty much dead now, and I'm well over 1,000 years old. And who's making my supper? I need another Depends. Turn down that Enya music, it's making my ears hurt. You kids today with your loud music, why I oughta... Hey, don't you walk away from me, Mr. Snooty Patootie Oceanologist. I'd turn you over my knee if I could bend it. Get back here, I'll beat you in the head with this huge, extremely rare blue diamond. Hey!
Fade to black, roll credits, play annoying Celine Dion song again. Thank you.